Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tulsa, Oklahoma, the backdrop for tonight's RWL Colisevm Games Supercard. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Don Hickson, and joining me will be Myron Schimmelman and Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch. As for Wally Cardell and Johnny Bianco, to the best of our knowledge, they are somewhere along Interstate 44, still trying to make their way here from Oklahoma City.
You know how it is, Don. Sometimes you get a bad start, you have a little trouble getting out of the hotel, and but whatever. They'll be here soon.
Yes, sir. In the meantime, we have got a terrific lineup. 3 hours of RWL mat action you're definitely not going to want to miss. We're sure glad you're here tonight. Stick around, because it's going to get colorful.
Oh, colorful doesn't even begin to cover it, Tex. We've got a large series of title matches on tap for this evening's Supercard. Definitely going to be something memorable.
That's right, and we got both rosters from Snarl and Rage here tonight on all hands on deck kind of thing. It is set to be a terrific guy.
And we will, in fact, Myron, be beginning with a title match with the RWL Mid-South Championship being defended by the living legend Larry Zbyzsko in a return match against Billy White Moon of Best of the West.
It's a huge rematch and one that Billy White Moon almost didn't get. Well, let's take a listen to what Billy White Moon had to say about his previous encounter with Larry Zbyzsko and losing the Mid-South Championship.
You know what, people? I didn't mind so much losing to Larry Zbyzsko. The guy's way more experienced than me. At the same time, there's something to be said about winning graceful Larry. It's lousy form to run down your opponent's talents, to say I never should have had the Mid-South belt in the first place. I had a bad night, Larry, and it cost me the title. But you're about to learn all about having bad nights from Billy White Moon in my hometown. This ain't Pittsburgh, and this ain't Larry Land, so don't expect no warm welcomes from the crowds in Tulsa, Larry. They're all coming to see me get the Mid-South Championship back, and to give Larry Zbyzsko a really bad night.
All right, well, Billy White Moon, as you heard in his pre-match commentary, maintains that he had a bad day when Larry Zbyzsko took that Mid-South title from him, and I guess that's kind of justified. He successfully defended it against several opponents in the past, including the former champion Tito Santana, and he is hell-bent on getting that Mid-South title back from Larry Zbyzsko tonight.
And in his corner tonight, in place of Jim Dandy Deacons, will be Tex McKenzie, the Lone Star Superstar, backing up his Best of the West Tag Team Associate Billy White Moon in this bid to regain the Mid-South Championship from the living legend Larry Zbyzsko.
My spin on it is that he can do it. It's not a lot, you understand, but he has the capability and the wherewithal to do this.
Well, sir, a whole lot of boos from the crowd for the champ.
Meanwhile, the supremely confident, supremely cocky Mid-South champion, the living legend Larry Zbyzsko of Pittsburgh, PA, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan, who will be standing at ringside for this Mid-South Championship matchup.
Now, Don, it's important you understand. The reason I say it's not a lot is because of Larry Zbyzsko. He is the wild card. You never know what he's going to pull out. He could reach into his trunks and pull out brass knuckles. He could pull out a roll of quarters. He could decide to distract the referee. Any number of things could happen. But Larry Zbyzsko ain't going to do this by the book. I promise you.
And so tonight's Supercard begins with a bang and a championship matchup with the RWL Mid-South Championship up for grabs here.
Our opening contest tonight is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the RWL Mid-South Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied by Tex McKenzie, from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing 236 pounds, Billy White Moon. And, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 232 pounds, the RWL Mid-South Champion, the living legend, Larry Zbyzsko.
And for Larry Zbyzko's side of the story, he hasn't had a title in a long time, so he's not willing to let this one go, and Bobby Heenan definitely wants to see him retain it.
Yes, Myron, and on the other side of the conflict, we have Billy White Moon, who is keenly determined to regain the title.
Well, sir, the Mid-South title went through a couple of hands, Dandy Don, but it was Billy White Moon's hands that held it the longest. With referee Willie Johnson getting ready to get this party started. First match of the card. And Larry Zbyzko's determined to hang on to that. Oh, man, here we go. The bell sounds. And Larry Zbyzko catches a kick from Billy White Moon. White Moon delivers another kick. And a third takes Larry Zbyzko right down to the canvas. Hard kick to the back. Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside watching this one close. Gouge of the eyes and a chop from Larry Zbyzko. Up over the shoulders goes Billy White Moon. Flapjack face first to the canvas. Zbyzko gathers him up. Backbreaker. Living legend Larry Zbyzko. Determined to hang on to that Mid-South title. Goes around on Billy White Moon rear waistlock, but Larry Zbyzko quickly countered by Billy White Moon. White Moon whips Zbyzko into the far corner, drives a knee into its midsection, follows it up with a kick. Tex McKenzie, the best of the West, standing ringside with his tag team partner, Billy White Moon. They'd sure love to see Billy get that Mid-South title back. Drives a knee across the head of Larry Zbyzko. Billy White Moon definitely firing on all cylinders tonight. Definitely determined to prove that all he did was have a bad night. A couple of weeks ago, here we go, Billy White Moon dancing it up for the fans here in Tulsa in his hometown. I mean, really, Billy White Moon throws the switch on Larry Zbyzko, snaps both them arms. Billy White Moon rolls it up, gets ready to do it again. Oh, make sure the first one took. Larry Zbyzko in a heap of pain here. Billy White Moon winds it up, goes back to work on the arms all over again, this time with a different hold. Referee Willie Johnson watching things close. Zbyzko counters and escapes the hold, stomp to the back. White Moon catches a jawjacker from Larry Zbyzko. Zbyzko, nice suplex. The living legend doing that little bit of showing off here in Tulsa. He's definitely not going to get no warm welcomes around here. White Moon, pretty savage kick. Shoulder tackle from Larry Zbyzko. Zbyzko rounds up Billy. Whips him to the corner. Bobby the Brain Heenan fiddling around with that turnbuckle. White Moon, whoa, nice chop block. Takes Zbyzko down to the mat. Drops a knee across the head of Larry Zbyzko. My, Bobby's been a real busy boy there with a chair, a turnbuckle that's been played with. White Moon covers 1, 2. Larry Zbyzko not quite ready to give up the ship just yet, but Tex McKenzie cheering on Billy White Moon. Leg sweep from Zbyzko. Stomp to the arm of Billy White Moon. Zbyzko covers 1, just a 1. Larry Zbyzko had to work a little bit harder than that. Here we go. Billy White Moon lays a beauty on him. Bobby the Brain Heenan becoming directly involved as referee Willie Johnson gets rid of that chair. Larry Zbyzko slams Billy White Moon to the canvas. Zbyzko rounds him up. White Moon counters with a forearm. Charges up over the shoulders. Goes Larry Zbyzko real quick. Whoa, nice driver from White Moon. Look at this. Billy White Moon rolls him up again. And another, whoa, man. Billy White Moon working it hard tonight. Cover. And Bobby the Brain Heenan right there to mess things up for referee Willie Johnson and Billy White Moon. Zbyzko quickly counters, get back to his feet. Whoa, counter. Clothesline takes White Moon down. Zbyzko rounds him up again. Whipped into the far corner. Larry Zbyzko. A little bit too late on that one. Whipped to the ropes. Back body drop from Billy White Moon. White Moon rounds him up. Zbyzko backs it off quick. Loop this press. Series of hard right hands across the head of Billy White Moon. Bobby the Brain Heenan doing everything he can to help his buddy here. Rear chin lock from Zbyzko. Larry Zbyzko really cranking on it too. White Moon up to one knee here. All the way up. Couple of hard elbows to the midsection. Breaks that party up. Billy White Moon has him up, slams him back down, face first to the canvas. Billy White Moon countered with another leg sweep from Larry Zbyzko. Zbyzko rounds him up. whips White Moon to the corner, charges, close line to the back, down goes Billy White Moon. And Zbyzsko putting the boots to Billy White Moon. Quickly back out, quickly back in. And Larry Zbyzsko right there to pick up the pieces. Another suplex from Larry Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko quickly countered by Billy White Moon. He's got him doubled over pretty good. Fails to connect with the dropkick. Zbyzsko with a hard right. White Moon counters with an elbow. Kick to the midsection from Larry Zbyzsko. White Moon with another kick to the midsection. Sets up Larry Zbyzsko. Powerbomb, sit-out powerbomb with a cover, and Bobby the Brain Heenan. One more time. Right there to make sure that title doesn't change hands. If he can help it. Billy White Moon takes himself all the way up to the high rent district. Larry Zbyzko's laid out, drives a knee across the chest of Larry Zbyzsko. Larry Zbyzsko sweeps that leg one more time. Well, sauntering around like he's real spry, but he's taking quite a bit of a beating already. White Moon up to his feet against the ropes. Clothesline, no. Whoa, Larry Zbyzsko pushed it on his own petard. Catches a knee across the chest after being hung up on the ropes. Something he planned for Billy White Moon. White Moon winds it up. Boom, there that is, that wonderful shot of his. Follows it up with a series of stomps to the midsection of Larry Zbyzsko. White Moon covers. 1, 2. But no, Larry Zbyzsko just about powering out, get that right shoulder up just in time. White Moon stalking Larry Zbyzsko. Here we go, winds it up into the sleeper. This could be the end right here. Nope. Zbyzsko finds his way out of the hole and would have used the ropes to escape anyway. Billy White Moon on the outside with Larry Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko quickly dodges out of the way, but Billy White Moon slams him down on the floor. Billy White Moon quickly countered by Larry Zbyzsko, takes himself back inside the ring. White Moon debating on using that chair or not, decides not to. Winds up, Zbyzsko drives in a knee. And what a kick to the back of the head of Larry Zbyzsko. Down he went, follows it up with a stomp. Billy White Moon with a stomp to the arm of Larry Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko counters with a shoulder tackle. Both these guys real keen to make sure that something happens with that side. Oh, here we go. Billy White Moon on the warpath here. Winds it up. Rolls up Zbyzsko into a small package. How about this? 1, 2. But it would have been cool if he'd pulled it off. Zbyzsko rounded up again. White Moon with a couple of clotheslines. Good. Oh, what a nice kick from Billy White Moon. Nice super kick. White Moon winds it up one more time. Boom, down goes Larry Zbyzsko, and he is busted open and stunned stupid. Zbyzsko quickly back to his feet and quickly countering Billy White Moon. Sets it up into a single leg crab, trying to get a tap out, but no. Billy White Moon finds his way out. White Moon with a stomp to the back. Larry Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko quickly countered again one more time into the sleeper. Zbyzsko bleeding like crazy, but again saved by the ropes and saved by his skill, escaping the hold of Billy White Moon. Tex McKenzie trying to look all nonchalant over there in the corner. DDT from Larry Zbyzsko. That could be bad. Zbyzsko covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but no. Billy White Moon one more time says no, not ready to give it up. Man, Larry Zbyzsko is Crimson Mask City. White Moon counters with an elbow. Charges. Zbyzsko quick with the counter, quick with the takedown again. Winds it up into that single leg crab one more time. Determined to get a submission here on White Moon. But no, White Moon counters. Escapes the hold. Out onto the floor goes Larry Zbyzsko. Referee starts the count. White Moon slides himself out. Delivers an elbow. Zbyzsko counters. White Moon counters. Zbyzsko counters. Slides himself back inside the ring. Here comes White Moon right after him. Billy White Moon turns it around. Has Zbyzsko ready to go here. Whoa! With a bridge. 1, 2. Nice fisherman. And Billy White Moon, forearm across the head of Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko up against the ropes. And Billy White Moon hangs him up rough across the top rope. And Billy White Moon definitely determined to get that Mid-South Championship back. Man, what a match. Billy White Moon sets up Zbyzsko. Zbyzsko counters with a shot to the midsection. Here he comes. Up over the shoulders goes Billy White Moon. Boom! Michinoku driver. Larry Zbyzsko covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, man. That should have been it, but it wasn't. White Moon with a kick. Zbyzsko counters. White Moon up over the shoulders, but delivers elbows to the side of the head. Beats Larry Zbyzsko down. White Moon with a knee to the head of Zbyzsko. Lines it up again. Boom. There's that hard right hand of Billy White Moon. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Billy White Moon regains the Mid-South Championship.
The time was 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Your winner and the new RWL Mid-South Champion, Billy White Moon.
Well, sir, how about that? Larry Zbyzsko being routed by Billy White Moon to regain the RWL Mid-South Championship, and the crowd here in Tulsa, Oklahoma going absolutely berserk for Billy White Moon.
Yeah, you got to know Tex McKenzie, Jim Dandy Deacons, and Honest Slim Morton are all very happy for their Best of the West tag team associate, Billy White Moon, the new, once again, RWL Mid-South Champion. And wow, what a matchup between him and Larry Zbyzsko.
You know, ordinarily, Tex, I'm not crazy about short title runs. I've never been crazy about short title runs. But this short title run, I'm real happy to see it. Billy White Moon deserved that title, and he went back and he fought and he got it.
All right, folks, we'll be back with more RWL Coliseum games right after the break. Stay with us.